after you watch this video lesson, click on the link that's right below this video, and that will take you over to practicetheguitar.com, and there you could practice this slash style lick at 15 tempos with full backing tracks, a lesson video, tablature, and notation, all designed to help you to improve your playing. Go check it out. This lick in the style of Slash from Guns N' Roses uses a variety of techniques, all that are really, really useful for any type of guitar playing. And one of the biggest aspects of this type of playing that stands out to me are the big bends. And in this lick, there's a couple of different types of bends that you could work on and improve. One is just a simple bend where you go on to the rest of the lick from that point on. And then another style of bending would be a bend in a release. So that would be... So what we're doing there is we're just simply letting the note go up and then dropping it back down to its original pitch. So you get... which is the beginning of this lick. So you can see that the combination of bending and releasing, even when the notes are repeated, gives you a really cool variation on very similar ideas that are under your hands. If you envision the E minor pentatonic scale, I'm playing the lick in E minor, then here I shift down, and this is taken from pattern 7 of the E minor pentatonic scale, and I'm finishing the lick off in this position, so there's a position shift in the middle of the lick. Then what we're doing is just transposing the entire lick to E flat minor pentatonic. Then we're transposing it to D minor. So notice I'm using the same fingering in each key, but transposing that fingering to the correct place to give us the correct key for whatever we're trying to work with. And what's happening with this exercise is we're playing an E, going down to B minor pentatonic, and then working our way back up to E minor pentatonic. This is something that I like to do in my lessons when I'm working with students, and I find it to be extremely beneficial for not only learning how to better navigate the fretboard, but it helps you to build your technique to take a real phrase that's, in this case, this is a pretty famous one, if you can figure out what song this lick is being used in. Have fun with that one. And just making a musical phrase and practicing it in as many keys as possible to help you to build your technique. It's a really useful style of practice. We have a lot of this type of practice at practicetheguitar.com. So if you click on the link that's right below this video, you can head over there and go and check that out. Sign up, practice along with all the tempos. You get a lesson video for every lesson. You get backing tracks, you get video, all at 15 tempos. Another really useful technique that I'm using in this slash style lick is raking with the pick. And that's when you hear a series of dead strings before the actual note. And this takes a combination of muting with the left hand and the right hand to get those notes to be completely dead until you get to the note that you want to be the big note. And I like to put a bend right after that, of course, just because it adds the effect. You'll hear, of course, Slash uses this all the time. David Gilmour from Pink Floyd uses this all the time. It's a very expressive and very useful technique. And with this exercise, you get a chance to practice that raking technique. And I'm using this through the entire lick. It's really useful. So that's another really big one that you'll get to practice with and check out. And then, of course, the other big thing that this lick contains is the blue note. From the blues scale. And if you're not used to adding the blue note onto the pentatonic scale, that is when you add the flat 5th degree onto the pentatonic scale. So this would be E minor pentatonic again. And the 5th degree of E is the note B, and I'm just adding the flat 5 onto the scale, and this occurs in 2 places in this position, one being here on the 13th fret, and then again here on the 15th fret on the 3rd string. So adding the flat 5 onto the minor pentatonic scale gives you this. It's very bluesy, it's really useful, you see this all the time, used by many, many players. So again, head on over to the site, check out the exercise, sign up, you can practice along all of the different tempos. Hope to see you over there. See you next time.